Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox fan coming to you from Al Red Sox fan YouTube station with the final game of our triple header tonight. And it will pit the 1978 Los Angeles Dodgers versus the 1978 Houston Astros. Both teams are off to a struggling start at this beginning of this retro replay of the 1978 baseball season using Digital Diamond Baseball. The Dodgers are 1-2. The Astros are 1-4. Let's quickly go to their lineups. And leading off for the Los Angeles Dodgers, playing second base, Davey Lopes. Batting second, the shortstop, Bill Russell. Batting third, the right fielder, Reggie Smith. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Ron Cey. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Steve Garvey. Batting sixth and playing left field, Dusty Baker, who now manages the Washington Nationals. Batting seventh, playing center field, Rick Monday. Batting eighth and doing the catching, Steve Yeager. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Burt Happy Hooton. Hooton in 1978 went 19 wins and 10 losses with an ERA of 2.71. For the Houston Astros, batting first, playing left field, Terry Poole. Batting second, playing third base, Enos Cabell. Batting third, the center fielder, Cesar Cedeno. Batting fourth, the cleanup hitter, right fielder, Jose Cruz. Batting fifth, playing first base, Bob Watson. Batting sixth, doing the catching, Joe Ferguson. Batting seventh, playing second base, Art Howe. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Roger Metzger. Batting ninth and doing the pitching, J.R. Richard. In 1978, his record was 18 wins and 11 losses, ERA 3.11. This should be quite a pitching matchup. Richard, though, struggled in his first pitching appearance, 0 for 1 with a 6 ERA. Burt Hooton getting his first start. Let's go to the matchup here and start the game. Davey Lopes steps to the plate, right-handed batter, facing the right-handed pitching, J.R. Richard. Lopes needs a 704 or greater to reach base safely. If he does, he is a base-stealing threat. Here's the pitch from Richard. The dice roll. 9-4-0. That is a single into left field. So Lopes singles to start off the ball game. And as I stated, he is a stealing threat. I'm sure he'll be going. As you can see, 40% for the lead, which means under 400 for that dice roll to get the ability to attempt this steal, and then under a 920 for the stolen base. So he's pretty much automatic. Bill Russell steps to the plate. Russell hit 286 in 1978, and he will need a 736 or higher to reach base safely. Here's the pitch from Richard. Let's see what Lopes does. And that's a ground ball to Cabell at third. He throws the HOU. And Russell reaches first safely on the fielder's choice. So Cabell goes to HOU, and they get the lead runner Lopes. One down, Russell at first. Reggie Smith steps to the plate. In 1978, Smith hit 295, and off right-handed pitching, he hit at a 310 clip. Smith is a switch hitter. He'll be batting left-handed against the right-handed Richard. Smith needs a 614 or higher to reach base safely. A home run swing consists of a dice roll of 963 or better. One out, one on. Here's the pitch to Reggie Smith. The dice roll. That's a 0-3-7. That is a strikeout. A big swing and a miss. Two down. And Ron Cey, the Dodger third baseman, steps to the plate. In 1978, he hit .270. Against right-handed pitching, .265. Say will need a 6.92 or greater to reach base safely. Russell's at first. Here's the pitch to Say, 2 down. The dice roll. That's a 3-2-6. That is a fly ball out to center field. Cedeno on the run. He tracks it down. He makes the catch. Inning over. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 man left on, no score. We go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Astros: Poole, Cabell, and Cedeno. Terry Poole hit .289 in 1978 and hit right-handed pitching at a .308 clip. Poole will need a 6.95 or better to reach base safely. Burt Hooton on the mound for the Dodgers. He sets and delivers to Poole. Here's the dice roll. That's a 7-3-8. Poole patiently works a walk. Terry Poole, very good base runner. He will need under a 390 to get a proper lead to attempt the steal, and then under a 700 to steal second base. Yeager has an arm of a 2, which is not bad. The higher the number, I believe the rating system in this game goes 1 through 5. The higher the number, the poorer the player when it comes defensively. Enos Cabell steps to the plate. He hit .295 in 1978 and .301 off right-handed pitching. Cabell needs a 7.25 or greater to reach base safely. We're going to attempt to steal now with Terry Poole, so we will roll for the lead. We need under a 390. It's a 9.94. Poole will have to stay put. Here's the pitch to Cabell. The dice roll for that, 5-6-4. The ball's to Say. Hard ground ball. He throws to Lopes, on to Garvey. Double play. So that goes 5-4-3. 2 down. No one on. And Cesar Cedeno steps to the plate. He hit .281 in 1978. Cesar needs a 7.26 or better to reach base safely. His home run swing consists of a roll, 9.78 or better. The windup and the pitch from Burt Happy Hooton. The dice roll, 6-2-2. That ball is to Russell. Hard ground ball. He dives, gets back up, and throws to Garvey. Spectacular play by Bill Russell at short. Inning over. We go to the top of the second. No score. Due up for the Dodgers: Garvey, Baker, and Monday to face J.R. Richard. Steve Garvey hit .316 in 1978 and hit right-handed pitching at a .326 clip. Righty-righty matchup here. Garvey needs a 6.94 or better to reach base safely. The windup and the pitch by J.R. Richard. The dice roll. That's a 7-2-0. Garvey works a walk. Leadoff runner on for Dusty Baker. Baker hit .262 in 1978 and .263 off right-handed pitching. If Garvey gets a jump, he could get a stolen base here. Ferguson's arm is a 3. Richard sets and delivers to Baker, who needs a 7.35 or greater to reach safely. The dice roll. Garvey at first. No outs. Top of the second. That's a 9-6-3. That's a double to center field. Let's see what Garvey does. Garvey will hold at third base, so second and third, no outs. And Rick Monday steps to the plate. Monday hit .254 in 1978. And Monday will need a 6.87 to reach base safely. An 8.47 is a single. And will score Garvey from third and possibly Baker from second. Anything greater, the better the result. Here's the windup and the pitch to Monday. Runners at first and at second and third, no outs. The dice roll. That's an 808. Monday's patience earns him a walk. Bases loaded, no outs. Steve Yeager steps to the plate. Yeager struggled in 1978. He hit 193. Richard would love to induce a double play ball, give up a run for 2 outs. Yeager needs a 7.37 to reach base safely. A 275 and under will be a strikeout. Richard would love that result. Here's the windup and the pitch to Yeager. No place to put him. Bases loaded, no outs. Top of the second for the Dodgers. Here's the dice roll. 7-4-6. Richard just walked in a run. 1-0 Dodgers. Now Burt Hooton steps to the plate. No place to put Happy Hooton. Richard has to really bear down here. Needs to get this out. Here's the windup and the pitch to Hooton. He needs a 7.96 or better to reach base safely, and another run will score for the Dodgers. The dice roll. That's a 9-2-9. Hooton singles into left field. 1 run will score. And Monday will score from second. Yeager advances to second. So Hooton has a single and 2 RBIs. 3-0 Dodgers. Burt Hooton helps his own cause. Davey Lopes steps to the plate, and J.R. Richards struggling once again here in his second start of the year. Lopes 1 for 1. First and second, no outs. Here's the pitch to Lopes. He needs a 7.04 or better to reach safely. The dice roll. That's a 3-2-7. That's a ball to Metzger at short. Hard ground ball. Throws to HOU on to Watson. Double play. Yeager goes to third. So 2 outs now. Yeager at third. Dodgers lead 3-0 as they've scored 3 runs here in the top of the second. Bill Russell steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Russell needs a 7.41 or greater to reach base safely. An 8.20 or better would be an RBI. Here's the pitch to Russell. Yeager's at third, 2 outs. 3-0 Dodgers, top of the second. That's a double into left. 4-0 Dodgers. As Richard is being roughed up here in the second inning. Stepping to the plate, Reggie Smith 0 for 1. He has a chance to get an RBI here. Russell's in scoring position at second base. Smith needs a 6.24 or greater to reach base safely. Home run swing consists of a dice roll of 9.63 or better. The windup and the pitch to Reggie Smith. The dice roll. Houston wants this last out to get out of this inning. 4-3-9 ball to Metzger at short. He picks it up, throws to Watson, inning over. Dodgers do damage, 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 man left on. And after 1.5, the Dodgers in command, 4-0. Due up for the Astros, Cruz, Watson, and Ferguson to face Burt Happy Hooton. Jose Cruz hit .315 in 1978 and .340 off right-handed pitching. Cruz needs a 6.43 to reach base safely. Home run swing, dice roll of 9.88 or better. Here's the pitch to Cruz. That's a 0-2-2. That's a strikeout. Big swing and a miss. 1 down. And now Bob Watson steps to the plate. Astros first baseman. Righty-righty matchup here. Watson hit .289 in 1978. And he will need a 7.06 or better to reach base safely. Here's the pitch from Happy Hooton to Bob Watson. That's a 6-1-0. That ball goes to Garvey at first. He picks up the ground ball, steps on the bag, 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down. Joe Ferguson steps to the plate. The Astro catcher, he only hit .207 in 1978. And to reach base safely, Ferguson will need a 7.14 or greater. He does have some power. A 9.77 or better, and he'll touch them all. Here's the pitch to Ferguson. 2 outs, no one on, bottom of the second. That's a 5.60. That ball's going out to Baker in left field. Baker's there, he makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the third. Dodgers 4, Astros nothing. Due up for LA, Say, Garvey, and Baker to face J.R. Richard. Richard needs to bear down here, keep his team in the game. Ron Say 0 for 1 today. He needs a 6.97 or greater to reach safely. Here's the pitch. The dice roll. That's a 9.52, and that's a single in the left field. Richard has now given up 5 hits to go with the 4 runs. So Say's at first. Steve Garvey steps to the plate. He walked his first time up and scored. Garvey needs a 6.89 to reach safely or greater. Here's the pitch to Garvey. Say's at first. No outs. The dice roll. 3.60. That's a pop-up to Ferguson. Throws his mask off. He makes the catch, 1 down. So with 1 out, Dusty Baker steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. Say at first, being held on by Watson. Here's the pitch to Baker, who needs a 7.35 or greater to reach safely. That's a 6.63. Soft ground ball to Watson. He flips to Richard, covering the bag. 2 down. Say advances to second. He's in scoring position for Rick Monday, who walked his first time up, and he also scored a run. Monday needs an 8.47. That would be a single. Most likely would score Say, who will be off on contact with 2 outs. To reach safely, 6.87 or greater. The windup and the pitch by Richard. The dice roll. That's a 1-1-2. That is a strikeout. Big swing and a miss. Dodgers threaten but do not score. We go to the bottom of the third. Dodgers lead the Astros 4-0. Due up for Houston, HOU, Metzger, and the pitcher J.R. Richard. Art Howe steps to the plate. In 1978, he hit .293, and he hit right-handed pitching at a .289 clip. For HOU to reach base safely, a dice roll of 7.19 or better. Burt Hooton sets and delivers to HOU. Here's the dice roll. That's a 4.07. That ball goes to Lopes. It's a high hopper. Throws to Garvey, 1 down. Roger Metzger steps to the plate. He only hit .220 in 1978. And he will need a 7.51 or greater to reach base safely. Yeager goes through the signs. Here's the windup and the pitch to Metzger. The dice roll. 4.79. That ball goes to Garvey. Hard line drive. He makes the catch, 2 down. So with 2 outs, J.R. Richard steps to the plate. The pitcher, trying to help his own cause. He only hit .178 in 1978. Richard needs an 8.42 or better to reach safely and to bring the top of the order up and extend this inning. The windup and the pitch to Richard. 2 down, no one on. That is a 4.10. That ball goes to Russell. Picks the ground ball up, throws to Garvey. Inning over, 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 4th. The Dodgers still lead the Astros 4-0. Due up for LA, Steve Yeager, Burt Happy Hooton, and Davey Lopes. Yeager walked for his first time at bat. Got an RBI on the walk and also scored a run. Yeager needs a 7.37 or greater to reach safely. Here's the pitch by J.R. Richard. The dice roll. 9.28 single into right field. A leadoff single for Steve Yeager. Burt Hooton steps to the plate. 1 for 1. He singled and knocked in 2 runs. Hooton needs a 7.91 or greater to reach safely. Richard's going to try to induce another double play ball here. The windup and the pitch to Hooton. Yeager at first. That's a 3-0-6. He puts the bunt down. They get Hooton out at first. Yeager advances to second. So 1 out. Yeager's in scoring position for Davey Lopes, 1 for 2. Lopes would love to get an 8-5-2. That's a single. Anything greater, the result gets better. The higher the number, the better the result. Love something in the 900s. High 900s. To reach safely 704 or better. The windup and the pitch to Davey Lopes. 1 out, Yeager at second. That's an 8-4-0. Lopes works a walk. So first and second, 1 down. Bill Russell steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Russell needs a 7-4-1 or higher to reach safely. Richard again struggling this inning. The windup and the pitch to Russell. Runners at first and second, 1 down. 4-0 lead for the Dodgers. That's an 8-3-2, and that's a single to center. Let's see what happens here. They will hold Yeager at third. The very slow-footed catcher. Base is loaded, 1 out, and Reggie Smith, switch hitting, power hitting right fielder, steps to the plate. 0 for 2 today, and he's thinking grand slam. And to do that, he needs to roll a 9-6-3 or better. 6-2-4 or more. He reaches safely, and the Dodgers would score another run. 1 out, bases loaded, no place to put Smith. The windup and the pitch. Richard hoping for a double play ball. That's a 9-2-3. Fly ball splits the fielders, and Smith has a double. Yeager scores, Russell scores, Lopes scores, and Russell scores all the way from first. Wow! And that's going to be it for J.R. Richard as he goes whacked around. He gives up 7 runs. He's still responsible for Reggie Smith at second base. It's 7-0 Dodgers. The pitcher's duel that I imagine does not materialize, folks. Richard is in the red here. Time to take him out. He faced 21 batters, gave up 7 runs on 8 hits, and is responsible for Reggie Smith. This call is to the bullpen. And we need a long reliever for the Astros. Go to the bench coach. We don't want to use a starting pitcher. Let's quickly look at the rotation. As I play many different teams, I pick a game I feel good about and I play it. We could go Joaquin Andahar. Let's see. Where is Joaquin? We're going to go Joaquin Andahar. He'll come in for J.R. Richard. To cancel for a moment. Let's just see the lineup here. We're at the top of the order. Okay, that's what I thought. Back to the bullpen. Joaquin Andahar will be coming in for J.R. Richard. We'll put him in the 9 spot. So J.R. Richard got hammered. Did not have a good game. Let's quickly look at Richard, who is still responsible for Reggie Smith at second. Richard went 3 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, all earned, walked 4, struck out 2. Another bad outing for J.R. Richard. So Smith's at second, 1 down. Ron Say steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Needs a 6.89 or greater to reach safely. Joaquin Andahar on the mound for Houston. And in 1978, he went 5 wins, 7 losses, 3.42 ERA. Here's the pitch from Andahar to Say. The dice roll. It's 8-7-6. That's a single in the left. Let's see if they're going to try to score Smith from second. They're rolling for it. Great throw by Poole. Ferguson can't hang on. There's a collision at the plate, and Smith is safe. 8-0 Dodgers. Say advances to second on the throw. The beating continues here in Houston. Steve Garvey steps to the plate. Say's at second. Garvey 0 for 1, 1 walk with a run scored. Here's the pitch to Garvey. The dice roll. He needs a 6.86 or better to reach safely. 0.38, that's a strikeout. Big swing and a miss for out number 2. That goes flying into the stands. There's oohs and ahs from the crowd. 2 down, Dusty Baker steps to the plate. 1 for 2 with a run scored. He's going to look to knock Say in from second. Baker needs a 7.31 or better to reach safely. The windup and the pitch from Andahar. Here's the dice roll. 4.87, that ball's to Metzger at short, soft ground ball. Metzger ranges over to his left, throws over. Inning over. No! No! Baker beats it out! Wow! Runners at first and third. Inning should be over. Metzger lollygagged it a bit. So Baker gets an infield hit. That's where Metzger's range rating came into play. That 4 is a very bad rating. So Andahar should be out of the inning. He's not. First and third, 2 outs. Rick Monday steps to the plate, 0 for 1, 1 walk with a run scored. Monday needs a 6.63 or greater to reach safely. Here's the pitch to Monday. The dice roll. Houston looking for that last out of this inning. 1-2-4. That's a strikeout. Big swing and a miss. Inning over. But more damage done. The Dodgers score 4 runs on 5 hits, 2 runners left on, and after 3.5, lead Houston 8-0. Leading off for Houston, Terry Poole. He walked his first time up. He needs a 6.95 to get on base, or better. Here's the windup and the pitch from Burt Hooton. 6.06, that ball goes to Russell at short, hard line drive. He makes the catch, 1 down. Enos Cabell steps to the plate, 0 for 1. The Houston third baseman needs a 7.30 or greater to reach safely. Hooton working quickly. Here's the pitch to Cabell. 9.76, that's a double to center, as Monday could not track that ball down. So a 1-out double. Cabell's in scoring position for Cesar Cedeno. Cedeno needs a 7.26 or greater to reach safely. Here's the pitch to Cesar. 0.43, that's a strikeout. So 2 down. Cabell still at second. It's up to Jose Cruz to break up the shutout. Cruz will need a 7.37 to do that, as that will be a single. Anything greater, the higher the number, the better chance of a better result. To reach safely, 6.43 or better. The windup and the pitch to Jose Cruz. That's a 2.07. That ball is going out to center field. It's a deep fly ball. Monday continues to go back on it, and he makes the catch on the warning track. Inning over. Houston threatens with a runner at second, but does not score. We go to the top of the 5th. Dodgers still lead 8-0 in this whitewash so far. Due up for the Dodgers, Yeager, Hooton, and Lopes. Yeager 1 for 1, 1 walk, 1 RBI, 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch from Joaquin Andahar. Yeager needs a 7.21 or higher to reach safely. The dice roll. 4.13, that ball's to Watson at first. Hard ground ball. Watson plays it, goes to the bag himself. 1 down. The pitcher, Burt Hooton, steps to the plate. Not only is he pitching a gem, he's 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs. Hooton needs a 7.78 or greater to reach safely. Here's the pitch from Andahar. 1 out, no one on. 1-2-3 equals a strikeout. Swing and a miss, 2 down. Davey Lopes steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2, 1 walk, 1 run scored. Lopes needs a 6.95 or higher to reach safely. Andahar sets and delivers. 2 outs, no one on. 9-1-1. That's a single into left field for Davey Lopes. He's now 2 for 3. And he could turn that single quite easily into a double. Hold on a second. We had a range play. Lopes is out. As Poole makes a diving catch. And the umpire said it's in his glove. The Dodgers are arguing that the ball was trapped. Let's go back here. So they're giving him an out. As Poole makes a diving catch on that deep fly ball. He covered a lot of ground there. Inning over. Lasorda's still arguing. He believes that's a catch. An out, I mean, not a catch. Thought it was trapped. Now Lasorda finally goes back to the Dodger bench. Order is restored. It's an 8-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Bob Watson to lead off for the Astros. Then Ferguson and HOU. Watson 0 for 1. He needs a 706 or better to reach safely. The windup and the pitch from Hooton. 2-5-1. That ball is going out to Rick Monday in center field. He struggles with the lights, but he makes the catch. 1 down. Monday had some anxious moments there. Joe Ferguson steps to the plate. Astro catcher 0 for 1. He needs a 7-1-4 or greater to reach safely. Pitch to Ferguson. 0-3-6. That's a strikeout. Big swing and a miss. 2 down. Art Howe steps to the plate. 0 for 1. Howe needs a 7-1-9 or more to reach safely. Here's a pitch from Hooton. 4-1-9. It's a dribbler in front of the plate. Yeager grabs it, throws to Garvey. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 6th. Dodgers still lead Houston 6-0. And there's still some grumbling from the Dodgers bench regarding the catch that Terry Poole made. They still don't believe it was a catch. Bill Russell steps to the plate 2 for 3 with an RBI and 1 run scored. He needs a 7-3-4 or greater to reach safely. Here's the pitch from Andahar. Eight 4-1. That ball goes out to Cruz. He can't get there. It's a base hit. So Russell has a leadoff single in the top of the 6th. He's a base-stealing threat. Not as good as Lopes, but pretty good. Reggie Smith steps to the plate, switch hitter, 1 for 3, 3 RBIs, 1 run scored. Smith hitting left-handed against the right-handed pitching Joaquin Andahar. Smith would love to make it 10-0, and he can do so with a 9.76 or better. 6.02 or greater reaches safely. Here's the pitch by Joaquin Andahar to Reggie Smith. Russell at first. No outs. 9.52. That is going to be a double into the center field gap. Russell goes to third, and they will hold him there. So second and third, no outs. Houston will pull their infield in. Try to keep it at a horrible 8-run deficit. Ron Say steps to the plate 2 for 3 with 1 RBI. He needs a 6.39 or higher to reach safely. Here's the pitch to Say. Runners at second and third. No outs. That's a 7.67. Say works a walk. Houston pitching has struggled today with their control, both Andahar and J.R. Richard, who's no longer in the game. So bases loaded, no outs, 8-0 Dodgers. This has been a total domination by the LA Dodgers. If this was a pugilistic contest, the fight would be stopped. So Garvey steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He can break out in a big way. 1 walk, 1 run scored. If you're thinking grand slam, He would need a 9-9-0 or better on the dice roll. 6-8-6, he advances safely and will get an RBI. Here's the pitch by Andahar. No place to put Garvey. It's a 1-9-2. That ball goes out to Cedeno. In center field, Cedeno tracks it down. Russell is tagging up. He's going to be a close play at the plate, and he is out. What a throw by Cedeno. Great tag by Ferguson. Double play. 2 outs. Still 8-0. Smith at second, Say at first. Wow, Cedeno. Unbelievable throw. Dusty Baker steps to the plate now. 2 for 3, 1 run scored. Baker needs a 7-3-1 to advance safely. He'd like an 8-4-4 or better to knock in a run. Here's the pitch by Andahar. 2 outs, 2 on. That's a 900. That is a single into center field. Let's see if they're going to wave Smith around. And Smith does score from second. And they hold Ron Say at second, so it's now 9-0. RBI single with 2 outs by Dusty Baker. Rick Monday steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2. 1 walk, 1 run score. He needs a 6-7-3 or better to reach safely. Here's the pitch by Andahar. Runners at first and second, 2 down. Here's the dice roll. 8-4-3. Monday singles in the left. Let's see if Say will score. And Say does score from second. And Baker is held up at second, so it's now 10-0. Andahar is at 13 out of 13 pitches. Batters faced out of the bullpen. But let's see if Joaquin can get this last out in this inning. He'll face Yeager, 1 for 2, 1 walk, 1 RBI, 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch to Yeager. 2 runners on. Needs a 7-2-1 or better to reach safety. And he's got better. 8-7-4. That's another single into left field. Baker scores, and Monday stops at second. So another first and second, 2 outs. Now 11-0, and that's going to be it for Joaquin. And well, actually, the pitcher comes up, so let's see if Joaquin can get Burt Happy Hooton out and end this miserable inning. Here's the pitch to Hooton. Needs a 7-7-8 or better to reach safely. That ball goes to Cabell, hard ground ball. Cabell throws to Watson, inning over. But the sinking of the Titanic continues. 3 runs on 5 hits, 2 runners left on. The Dodgers now lead the Astros 11-0. And the fans here, their hometown fans, begin to leave the stadium. Roger Metzger steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Hooton working quickly. Here's the pitch. 3-3-4. That ball goes to Say, and he throws to Garvey for out number 1. Joaquin Andahar steps to the plate. He'll get called back for a pinch hitter. Let's see who we have on the Astro bench. Denny Walling hits .278 against right-handers. We have Dave Bergman. And Howard Wilbur. You know what? Let's go Denny Walling. Let's give Walling an at-bat. 11-0. So Denny Walling will come in to pinch hit. With 1 out, try to get something started here. Walling hit .251 in 1978. The windup and the pitch by Hooton. That's a 9-3-2, and that lands in the single category to right field. So Walling promptly singles. And that's only Houston's second hit. I wish I could forfeit this game, Chris. But we're going to play it through. You're the umpire. Where's the mercy rule? So Denny Walling's at first. Andrew didn't hit a walk-off homer? I thought that went over the fence. Anyway, back to this game. Terry Poole steps to the plate, 0 for 1 with a walk. Here's the pitch by Hooton. Walling at first. And that's a double into left field, so back-to-back hits off Burt Happy Hooton. Nope, he'll hold. So second and third, 1 out. That's only the Astros' third hit. Hooton was cruising along. He's in a little bit of trouble here. Enos Cabell steps to the plate, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch to Cabell, runners in scoring position. That ball goes to Say, 0-9-9. Say throws to Garvey, 2 outs. The runners could not advance. So it's going to be up to Cesar Cedeno to break up the shutout. Chris Anderson's in the chat, my friend from work. He's also an umpire. He says, I call it 10 or more runs after 5 innings. And he says about Andrew Benintendi's, what I thought was a home run, it bounced over the wall. That's fine. Derek's in the chat. He says, mercy rule, go Dodgers. Oh, that's too funny. Alright, so Cesar Cedeno is going to try to break up the shutout here. Burt Happy Hooton delivers to Cedeno. Here's the pitch. That's a 3-8-3. That ball goes to Say. Hard line drive. He jumps. Makes the catch. The Penguin makes a leaping catch. Robbing Cedeno of a double. The shutout stays intact. Alright, I need a pitcher. Who shall we bring in? Oh boy. We gotta bring somebody in. Quickly go to our rotation. Well, Tom Dixon's a starter. We're not bringing him in. I guess we're bringing in Ken Forsch. Where are you, Ken? Ken gets to come in and deal with this misery. Ken, you've been promoted to the captain of the sinking of the Titanic. So Ken Forsch comes in. We go to the top of the 7th, 11-0. Davey Lopes up at bat. Here's the pitch by Forsch. Eight, 2-1, and the hit parade continues as he singles to right field. Bill Russell steps to the plate. Lopes is a base-stealing threat. Watson holding him on. Why, I don't know. Here's the pitch to Russell. Let's see if Lopes will steal with an 11-run lead. And that's a single by Russell to left field. So first and second, no outs. The Dodgers now have 17 hits. Reggie Smith steps to the plate, 2 for 4, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch to Smith. (8-4-2), the third consecutive hit. That's a single into right field. Let's see if the runner will score. And Lopes does score from second. Russell advances to third. I'm sorry, he advances to second and stops. It's now 12-0. After playing 2 such wonderful, close, fun games, I get this stinkeroo. Wow. Oh boy. Ron Say steps to the plate, no outs, runners at first and second. Forsch working quickly. Here's the pitch to Say, who's 2 for 3, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 1 run scored. And another base hit, a single to left. Wow. Russell scores from second. Smith stops at second. It's now 13-0. Houston will need 2 touchdowns to win this game now. Come on, Ken, get it out here. Steve Garvey steps to the plate, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch to Garvey. Yes! A strikeout. A 0-1-7, swing and a miss, 1 down. A mock cheer comes up from what's left of the Astro crowd here. Dusty Baker steps to the plate. 3 for 4, 1 RBI, 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch to Baker. "3-3-5. That's a ball to Cabell at third. And he makes an error. Bases loaded. Wow. Shoot me now. Oh boy, bases loaded. Rick Monday steps to the plate. 1 out. Here's the pitch from Forsch. No place to put Monday. 13-0 lead for the Dodgers. "8-4-4, that's a single to center field. That's another run scored. And then Say comes around from second base. It's now 15-0. Runners at first and second. The Dodgers now have 20 hits. Houston will now need a touchdown, 2 touchdowns, and 1 2-point conversion. Or 2 2-point conversions, excuse me. Steve Yeager steps to the plate, 2 for 3. Here's the pitch to Yeager. Can the misery continue? 2-7-7, that ball's out to Metzger, ground ball. Throws to HOU on to Watson, double play. Inning over. Thank God we made it out of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 15-0 Dodgers. Jose Cruz is up. Here's the pitch to Cruz, as we're going to play speedball now. 9-4-0, he doubles to center field. Sure, now they get the hit. Bob Watson steps to the plate. Here's the pitch to Watson, who's 0 for 2. Let's see if they can break up the no-hitter at least. Cruz at second. And there's a single in the left. And we're not going to send Cruz. First and third. No outs. Joe Ferguson steps to plate. He's 0 for 2. Hooton has now only faced 23 batters. His threshold is 30. Derek in the chat says, Astros look like the Bad News Bears. Same as the music. That is correct. Good call there, Derek. Here's the pitch to Ferguson. And Ferguson singles the center. Their shutout is broken up. And we'll hold him. So it's now 15-1. Runners at first and second. No outs. Here come the Astros. This could be the greatest comeback ever in digital diamond baseball history. Here's the pitch to Art Howe, who's 0 for 2. And that ball goes to Baker in left field, and he makes the catch, 1 down. Metzger steps to the plate, 0 for 2. Hooton working quickly, sets and delivers. That's a wild pitch, runners advance. Second and third, 1 down. Metzger can drive in 2. Here's the pitch to Metzger. 3-3-7, that ball goes to Lopes. And he goes to Garvey. For out number 2, Watson scores. Ferguson advances to third. It's now 15-2. Houston scores a safety. Ken Forsch is up. I should make him hit. I'm going to make him hit. Let's give someone at bat. Okay. Dave Bergman will come in to pinch hit. See if he can knock in a run here. Lefty-righty matchup. Hooton is now 26 batters. Threshold of 30. He actually struggled this inning. Here's the pitch to Bergman, who hit .231 in 1978. 3-3-3, that ball goes to Lopes. Lopes catches the line drive, inning over. We go to the top of the 8th, 15-2 Dodgers. Alright, we need a pitcher. I wonder if I can let Dave Bergman pitch. Yes. Position player to pitch. Save our bullpen. So, Dave Bergman's on the mound. He's good for 3 batters. He'll face Burt Hooton. Here's the pitch to Hooton. Let's see if Bergman can get an out here. Nope, he walked him. Davey Lopes comes to the plate. Here's the pitch to Lopes. That ball goes to Metzger. Let's see if they can turn 2. Double play. Metzger to HOU to Watson. Bergman's been the best pitcher for Houston tonight. Hello, Austin champion. You keep saying, go Rays, go Rays. Bill Russell steps to the plate. 2 outs, no one on. Bergman looking to get out of this inning with a goose egg. The position player doing the pitching. Here's the pitch to Russell, who's 4 for 5 with an RBI. That ball goes to HOU. He throws to Watson, inning over. Dave Bergman, a position player, puts up a goose egg. I should have started Bergman. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 15-2 Dodgers. Here's the pitch to Terry Poole, who's 1 for 2. 1 walk. That ball goes to Ron Say. He catches the line drive. 1 down. Enos Cabell's up, 1 for 3. Hooton still on the mound. Here's the pitch. 9-1-6, single into center field. Really, Burt, I want outs now. Cesar Cedeno, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch to Cedeno. That ball goes out to Baker in left field. He runs it down for out number 2. Jose Cruz steps to the plate, 1 for 3. Cabell's at first. Dodgers lead 15-2. Here's the pitch to Cruz. And he singles the center field as the misery continues. I'm sending him. And of course he makes it when it doesn't matter. So first and third. Bob Watson steps to the plate. Houston trying to rally here late in the game. Here's the pitch to Watson, who's 1 for 3. And he walks. The bases are now loaded. Burt Hooton is over his threshold by 2 batters. Joe Ferguson steps to the plate. 1 for 3. He could hit a grand slam with a dice roll of 9-7-7 or better. Here's the pitch to Ferguson. 1 down, 2 down, bases loaded, and he hits a grand slam! That ball is gone to dead center. Wow! And the 3 fans who are left in this ballpark cheer. It is now 15-6 as Houston comes rearing back. Not so much. And they finally switch pitchers. Bobby Castillo comes in. 0 for 4. No wins, 4 losses in 1978. 3.97 ERA. Art Howe at the plate. Here's the pitch to Howe, who's 0 for 3. And he walks. Oh my god, this game's never going to end. Can I just end this game? Roger Metzger steps to plate. He's 0 for 3 with an RBI. Here's the pitch to Metzger. Howe's at first. And he walks. This is like a cruel joke. We're never going to sleep, people. And Dave Bergman, the pitcher, the position player, he got a goose egg in the top of the 8th. Here's the pitch to Bergman. 2 outs, 2 on. 15-6 lead for the Dodgers. Bergman sends that ball to Lopes. Throws it to Garvey. Inning finally over, but the Houston finally breaks through in the 7th and the 8th. They've scored 6 runs in those 2 innings, but they still trail by 9. 15-6 Dodger lead. Bergman is still on the mound. Here's the pitch to Reggie Smith, who's 3 for 5, 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored. That ball goes to HOU. Throws to Watson. 1 down. Ron Say. Bergman delivers the pitch. Say 3 for 4, 2 RBIs. And he strikes him out. Oh my God, is he going to get ripped going back to the dugout? Swing and a miss. Bergman is dealing. Chris Anderson says, this game makes me want to cry. You and me both. Derek in the chat says, Twins scored 20 runs in real life tonight. Maybe the Dodgers can beat that. Ooh. Here is the pitch to Steve Garvey. 2 outs, no one on. Garvey 0 for 4. Let's see if he can get a hit. Get off the schneid. Nope. That ball's to Metzger. Throws to Watson. Inning over. Bergman throws 2 goose egg innings. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Poole, Cabell, and Cedeno to face Bobby Castillo. Here's the pitch to Terry Poole. 1 for 3. He strikes out, thank God. 1 down. We're 2 outs away from ending this misery. Cabell, 2 for 4. That ball goes out to Monday in center field. Please catch it. He does. 2 outs. Cesar Cedeno's up. 0 for 4. Let him be 0 for 5. Here's the pitch. That ball goes to Reggie Smith deep in right field corner. He makes the catch. And mercifully, thank you God, this game is over. The Dodgers win 15-6 in a Custer's Last Stand massacre here in Houston. Player of the game, I'm going to agree with Chris Anderson. I'm giving it to Dave Bergman, the position player who threw 2 scoreless innings. I'm not going through the box scores. Oh my God, this was awful. After 2 really good games, this was the last game of a triple header I decided to play tonight. Oh, what the hell, let's go through the box score. Alright, the winning pitcher, Burt Hooton, went 7 2/3, 9 hits, 6 runs, as the Astros got to him late. Walked 2, struck out 3, gave up a grand slam to Ferguson. Castillo pitched an inning and a third, no runs. 2 walks, 1 strikeout. J.R. Richard got hammered, 3 1/3, 8 hits, 8 runs, all earned, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Joaquin Andujar, 2 2/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Ken Forsch, you stink. 1 inning, 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 1 strikeout. Dave Bergman, you're the ace of this staff right now. 2 innings for the position players, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and he struck out Ron Say, who is being humiliated in the clubhouse right now by all the other players. Lots of hits for the Dodgers. They had 43 at-bats, 15 runs scored, 20 hits, 15 RBIs. They walked 6 times, struck out 7 times. Players with multiple hits. Davey Lopes with 2. Bill Russell with 4. Reggie Smith with 3. Ron Say with 3. Dusty Baker with 3. Rick Monday with 2. Steve Yeager with 2. And Burt Hooton, the pitcher, had a single with 2 RBIs. Okay. For Houston, it was just, ugh. Ferguson had a grand slam, enough said. Alright. Well, the first 2 games of this triple header, I suggest you check them out. They were fun games. They were fun games. especially the Cincinnati game, the second game. This game, not so much. Thank you very much for joining me, Chris, Austin, and Derek. Greatly appreciate it, my friends. Sal, Red Sox fan. Dodgers defeat the Astros in this 1978 retro replay using Digital Diamond Baseball. April 11th, 1978. 15-6. I suggest you check out the first two games of this triple header. Second game was a great game between the Giants and the Reds, and I believe the first game, I want to say it was what was it? The Mets and the Cubs, I think. I don't know. This game here has totally messed my mind up. So this Al Red Sox fan saying thank you very much, health and happiness. If you like this game, and I don't know how, but I did my best to make it interesting. Thank you for watching. If you like this game, hit the like button. You know, for the misery, you should hit the like button. Share it with other people. Let's share the misery. And if you haven't subbed, what the hell? Come back for more. We have lots of fun on this station. But just come back and watch. Share some baseball thoughts. Once again, thank you to Austin, Derek, and Chris. Health and happiness. Till next time, bye-bye. Take care. And may the fastballs be straight and slower than you think, and you knock them out of the ballpark. God bless.